We're in the middle of the story of the disciples following the feeding of the 5,000 being put out to sea by Jesus while he lingered behind on the mountain praying. They probably were planning to just hug the shore and row back toward Capernaum. Jesus might have been able to walk along the shore and actually catch up with them, depending on how quickly they were moving and how quickly he was running. But nevertheless, as the story unfolds, of course, the wind blows and catches up with them, and they are apparently blown out toward the middle of the Sea of Galilee, and that's really where this story picks up now at verse 19 of the 6th chapter of the Gospel of John. First word here, elelakotes. This is from elano. The word means to drive, really. It's used typically to describe rowing, especially rowing hard, rowing against the wind. This is a participle, perfect active participle, masculine, plural, nominative, referring to the disciples, of course. So they are rowing, and the perfect tense implies that they've been rowing for a while, and they were continuing to drive hard against the contrary winds. The conjunction here, indeclinable, means therefore. So therefore, rowing, or in a state of rowing, continuing to row. Hos usually means as or about, and here it's going to be something approximating a number, so about. Stadius, this is the word stadia. Ikusi, 20, penta, 5, so about 25 stadia. Which means or, triakonti, 30. So about 25 to 30 stadius they've been rowing. That would be 3 or 4 miles, about 3.5 miles probably. So they've added for a while, and then as they're in the process of doing that, we have theorusen. This is from theoreo, means to behold. Of course, our word theory comes from this. This is the third person plural, present active indicative, so adding a little drama. They see, in the present tense, ton Yesun, they see Jesus. Peripatunta, this is from peripateo, to walk. This is the participle, of course. It's the masculine, singular, accusative participle, present tense. So as they are rowing hard, they see coming toward them, peripatunta, walking toward them, epi, upon, takes the genitive, thalases, upon the sea. They see Jesus walking on the sea. Kai engus, this is an adjective, means near. It can mean either near in time or near in space. So engus, taking the genitive, to ployu, near to the boat. So they're beholding Jesus. They're there rowing like mad, of course, and then they see Jesus walking on the water toward them, drawing near. Genomenon, this is from genomai. It's a deponent verb. It's, of course, active in meaning, though passive in form. This is actually the middle form, so it's the present middle participle in form, masculine, singular, accusative, referring to Jesus, who is drawing near to them, the ingus to ployu, drawing near, becoming near, the boat kai. And then this is aphobethesan, from phobeo. It would mean I am afraid. This is the third plural aorist passive indicative. So they were being made afraid. They were being put into a state of high fear, I suppose, as they're sitting in this boat and they see this apparition as it strikes them. Other gospel accounts describe it that way, walking on the water, not sure what to make of it. And of course their fear leads them to cry out, according to others of the gospel accounts of this particular incident. This, of course, has often been used as an illustration of the sense in which Christian people, and especially the church, can feel at sea, tossed about by various buffeting winds, and yet, of course, the assurance of the story, and really in many ways the point, I suppose, that John has in telling it, is to assure God's people that in spite of those tumultuous circumstances that invade the periphery of our experience, nevertheless, Jesus is there. The storm actually is his storm. He's walking it on the water as if he were walking a pet through a park, and so it's a great comfort to God's people to review an account such as this.